Good day everyone. Today we want to look at the term logarithm functions or introduction to logarithm. Before we look at this, we have to quickly go through the rules of logarithm. What are the rules of logarithm that we need to go through? The rules are the following. 1. We have log x base a plus log y base a is equal to log xy base a. And 2, log x base a minus log y base a is equal to log x divided by y base a. Rule number 3, log x base y. You change the base or the logarithm base, and we have log x base 10 divided by log y base 10. We can also have it as log x base a divided by log y base a, in as much as the two bases are the same, are equal. We can talk about rule number 4. Log x base x is equal to 1, same as log y base y is equal to 1. Okay, and we can also look at the 5th rule here, where we say that log x base y is equal to log, that is 1 divided by log y base x. And we consider one more rule, the 6th rule. In this 6th rule, we can use these basic rules that we have stated here to solve for logarithm. And this 6th rule, which will reflect a kind of indices principle, or what we use to define a logarithm, and that is the 6th rule. Now we can say log 1 base a is equal to 0. That means that 1 is equal to a raised to the power of 0. But remember, any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. That means we can say x raised to the power of 0 is 1, and 2 raised to the power of 0 is 1. So any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So based on what we have learned so far, we can quickly solve some problems in logarithm. Now let's look at the following problem. We are asked to evaluate 1 log 4 base 2. Now to evaluate log 4 base 2, you look at the base. Since the base and the number are multiples, are related in multiples, we can take this and say this is equal to log 2 raised to the power of 2 base 2, and that is 2 log 2 base 2. And remember that log of a number to itself, you recall that log of a number to itself is 1, so we have 2 multiplied by 1, and the answer is 2. We can also solve it alternatively by saying let log 4 base 2 be equated to a number x. And when we remove the log and we change the base, we have 4 is equal to 2 raised to the power of x. Take the multiples of this, the multiple powers of 2 here, and we have 2 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 2 raised to the power of x. Now, since the 2's at the base are equal, equate the powers. That means we have x is equal to 2, which will give us the same answer as we have obtained earlier. We can look at other examples. When we look at other examples, let's look at the question on division. Example 2, we are given log x plus 1 subtract log x plus 1 is equal to 1. How will you solve this kind of function in logarithm? Using logarithm rule, remember that negative or minus in logarithm means the division. So that means we can solve this and say log in bracket x plus 1, this is minus 1. I beg your pardon, this is minus 1, x minus 1 close is equal to 1. Now this 1 can be taken as log 10. If you press your calculator and press log 10, you will notice that we have log 10 equal to 1. So log cancel log, and we can now solve this and say cross multiply. When we cross multiply this term, we have x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 is equal to 10. Therefore, x plus 1 is equal to 10 in bracket x minus 1. That means x plus 1 equal to 10x minus 10. Collect like terms here. When we collect like terms, we have x minus 10x is equal to minus 10 minus 1. and x minus 10x is minus 9x. So minus 10 minus 1 is minus 11. Divide both sides by minus 9. Minus 9. This cancel this. Minus cancel minus. Therefore, x is equal to 11 over 9. So we have 11 over 9. This is a simple method of applying division or negative between two log in solving a typical log function. So this, we can also take one more example and look at how these related logarithms can be applied in such example like this. We are asked to find, evaluate. You are asked to evaluate log 8 base 16. Log 8 base 16. How do you evaluate this? You can evaluate this by equating to a variable or an unknown. You can say let log 8 base 16 be equal to x. Therefore, remove the log. We have 8 equal to 16 raised to power of x. Look at the multiples here. The multiples of 8 here, we have 2. 2 is a factor raised to power of 3. And here we have 2 again raised to power of 4x. 2 cancel to 2. 3 equal to 4x. Therefore, divide both sides by 4. 4 cancel 4 here. So x is equal to 3 all over 4. 3 all over 4. You can also solve this alternative method by looking for the logarithm in terms of that. That will be log 8 base 10 divided by log 16 base 10. And if you are going to solve using this technique, you can say, okay, use the same way, look for the multiples. Log 2 raised to the power of 3 base 10 divided by log 2 raised to the power of 4 base 10, and that is equal to 3 log 2 base 10 divided by 4 log 2 base 10. So log 2 base 10 cancel log 2 base 10. So the answer there is 3 over 4. So you will notice that we have the same answer in solving using two different approaches. So with this, we have been able to establish the fact that logarithm functions are the terms that we can use to solve basic problems in in logarithm functions to simplify logarithmic equations. So with this, we have come to the end of this class, and we are asking that you subscribe to our channel and continually look onto these classes, and we appreciate your views. Okay, thank you for listening.